Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a video on something that has cropped up for a number of people that I've tried to help, and every so often I get someone that has such major compromises in their gut health that they can't tolerate many foods. And now this is something that's getting more and more common. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know exactly what causes these problems and how to solve them, but I've been looking a lot into fasting, and it's starting to make sense to me that fasting could potentially be a solution for this problem. You know, firstly, you're not consuming any foods, therefore you're not irritating the gut lining. Also, you're not spending any expenditure of energy on digesting foods, and you're allowing your gut to rest. And you know, I watched a documentary on fasting on Amazon, and it talks about the amount of studying that has gone into fasting in Russia, for example. And these people do extended fasts of 7, 14 days, and how it improves your health generally. So what I tell people, this is what I tell people that have these problems, because I had gut problems, but not to the extent where I was literally becoming allergic to everything. I had allergies like sensitivities to, you know, dairy, gluten, eggs eventually, oats, things, you know, I was building more and more things that I became sensitive to. But if I was in that position, I would probably look into fasting. Now, don't take my word for it. You go away and study this for yourself. But fasting looks very promising. You know, they've done studies on people fasting before having chemotherapy and how it helps the body repair from the damage done. And I really do believe that there's something there when it comes to fasting. It may be something you want to look into. I know that it's a very stressful position to be in, you know, not being able to tolerate foods, especially if you're already having to avoid foods like gluten, for example. It's very difficult to avoid even more things. So that may be something you want to look into, because some people I've been talking to, you know, they've been trying to change their diet for over a year, 2 years, and they're not seeing the changes at all. You know, their gut is still compromised. So, and obviously this has disastrous effects on your mental health and every other aspect of your body. You know, gut health is crucial to overall health. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a little snippet video on that. I found very interesting. If you want me to go in more detail about fasting, I'll do some more research. It's very interesting to me how doing nothing could be more beneficial. You know, I've always kind of stated this from the very beginning of my YouTube channel, that it's not so much what you're missing, it's something that you're doing that you need to take away. We need a more reductionist mindset, you know. That's why I tell people, you know, sure, things like herbs and ashwagandha is helpful during recovery. You know, I used to have some ashwagandha teas now and again, but it can be expensive. It's not necessary. That was the main point I wanted to prove in my recovery. I wanted to get rid of those things and go, it doesn't make sense to me that I need these during recovery. However, I'm not saying that these can't be beneficial. So yeah, I thought I'd make that clear. You know, some people make out, some people try to say that I'm dismissing the use of supplements. I'm not. I'm just trying to say that it's not 100% necessary. It can be an aid, absolutely, but not everyone has the money to go and spend all the supplements, then the healthy food and everything else. So if you're trying to save money, maybe look into maybe look into not having to spend all the money on the supplements, if you know what I mean. One last thing, I recently talked to someone about their sleep routine and how they went to a naturopath, and they were selling them all these supplements. You know, she said she had spent thousands on supplements, naturopath appointments and everything, and no results. You know, Supplements only get you so far. I'm just rambling now. Anyway, if you have any video ideas you want me to speak about, I know everyone wants me to talk more about food, but I will have to get around to that at some point. I'm thinking as well, on the subject of fasting, of doing a fast myself and just kind of documenting the day-by-day changes. And if you're interested in that, I can definitely do that. Yeah, so thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you next video.